Hi guys, it's me Ty here, coming from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, and today I'm going to talk about what the best replacement is for Skype. Because as a Skype customer, I was just notified about a week ago that in a month and a half they will be shutting down Skype and they'll be moving to Teams, which Teams is like Telegram. You can't actually call landlines or get SMS, one-time SMS verification codes from your bank or anything like that. So um, it kind of put everybody in a bind here. And May 5th is when they're actually shutting down Skype. And the thing about Skype is it was so great because I've had it for a few years for calling back, me traveling internationally, and I did a lot of research at that time. It was really people talked about for calling your landlines back in your home country when you're living and working overseas. There was Skype, there was Google, thing like Google Voice or Google Fi, and then also Magic Jack. So I did my research on all of them, and I do remember that Google Voice or whatever was so expensive. So that's the reason I didn't go with that one. And then Magic Jack, I did a lot of research on that because a lot of my friends would call their Filipino girlfriends with that. But that doesn't send SMS verification codes. That's actually a replacement for landlines, so they don't actually accept any text messages. It's for older grandma and grandpas or whatever that just carry around a flash drive and plug it in their computer, whatever country they're in, so that their family can call them and that they can call their family and they can call their banks and local landlines back in their home country. So I ended up going with Skype, and Skype was so nice because like I don't like paying by the minute. You can get unlimited plans. I think I was paying like $60 a month or $60 for the entire year to rent my phone number, and then I believe it was like $80 for the international plan. And how they have that set up is it's you set it up for one country that you want to be able to call to free of charge, unlimited. So whatever country you're from, Australia, the UK, the United States, Canada, you set that as the one, and you can be in Europe, you can be in Africa, any of them, and you can call there totally free for the entire year for that $80. And so that's what we had. Well, now I just got notified by Skype that they're shutting down, and they want to move everybody to Teams. And I was like, well, what's going to be the? So I contacted them, customer support, and I said, what do you guys have as a replacement for all of us, to call landlines and get our SMS verification codes? And they're like, we're not offering a replacement. You guys will have to go through a different uh, a different company or whatever. Which is crazy that they won't offer something like that. So I checked back into, I didn't bother with Magic Jack because Magic Jack, like I said, it's just as SMS lines. It doesn't do text messages. And then I remember Viber back in the day, and that was back in like 2007. A lot of the guys would use that to call their girlfriends overseas in the Ukraine and all over the world that just had a landline. The girls didn't have a computer or a smartphone or cell phone or anything like that. And Viber worked great over all those years. So I went with Viber and I checked that. And Viber, I went with the reviews on downloading the app. And I would swear that half of the reviews are bad. People are saying that, to activate your account with them, you have to receive a one-time SMS text message and type it in. Well, they're not receiving it. And then other people are like, well, you might have to have credit on your phone or whatever, pay ahead of time, and then you can receive that one-time verification code. But there was a lot of other complaints from other people that they paid money and that they never got their code and they can't use it and they're screwed out of their money by Viber. So back in the day, they said Viber was a good thing, but right now it is not. And then I looked into Google Voice and I read the reviews on that. And the thing about Google Voice is they're so expensive. They don't have like an unlimited plan to call your home country. Google Voice, you pay, it depends on what country you're from, but Cambodia is 5 to 10 cents a minute. And I've been on the phone with my bank for an hour sometimes over here. So a $200 bill for one time trying to sort something out? No. So then I talked to a girl uh, about 2 years ago or whatever, and she had this thing called TextMe. It's all one word. It's the word text and the word me, and the T is capitalized and the M is capitalized too. And she's tried all these other services too, and she said that sometimes you would get your SMS verification code, and other times it won't come through or whatever. But with that app, it was really consistent where most of the time it would come through. And I just talked to her like 2 days ago, and that was 2 years ago that I talked to her, and she's like, yeah, it still works great. We still use it. So I honestly think that's your best choice is to go with TextMe. And for the price of that one, it's free to use, they said, but people said that you pay $10 a month to rent your phone number, which is totally normal. With Skype, you have to have your own telephone number so that everybody can call you anyways, your family and the bank and all of them. So we've always had to rent a phone number, and but I think that it's by the month rather than by the year like Skype, which kind of sucks. But it's still only $120, and with Skype I was paying 150 or 160 for the year, so it's actually gonna be cheaper. And then what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. It's just that, like I said, Google Voice, they're just too expensive for most people. And then also, I don't remember if it was with Google Voice or no, it was with Mint Mobile, because I heard that a lot of guys they just go and get the international plan through their local cell phone company, through Mint Mobile or T-Mobile back in the United States, and they said that it is so expensive because with some of them that they say that for $10 or whatever that you can call your local bank or whatever, but you have to use that whatever 105 minutes or whatever you buy within 24 hours, so one day. So if you go to call and check your bank statements or your bank accounts once a day, like a lot of people do, you're gonna have a $310 bill. So I would definitely shy away from Mint Mobile and T-Mobile there. So all right, that's what my research has found, and I hope this helps all of you guys. And you guys can leave in the comment section of what works best for you guys, because yeah, a lot of people are in turmoil, and like I said, Skype just kind of dropped the ball by not offering us a replacement when I should say Microsoft dropped the ball. They're the ones that bought out Skype and are shutting them down. So, and like I said, Microsoft Teams does not offer any services. They're like Telegram, just between coworkers. You just share your files like the school teachers all did when I used to work as a school teacher over here. So, all right, if you guys like this content, like, share, and subscribe, and I will keep kicking out these videos here from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. Take care.